Hey there and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being here. If you're new, make sure you subscribe before you leave, and if you're a returning subscriber, if you haven't already, hit that little bell down below for notifications on when I put up new videos. I upload twice a week, or at least I'm trying to. Anyways, I am sure you can see from the title of this video, this is a little get ready with me. This is also me trying to get back into the habit of recording videos, which I talk about all through the actual meat of this video. I'm really not going to keep you guys waiting very long. Let's just grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get started on my makeup. Okay, so wow, it feels like it has been so long since I've recorded, and I feel like I'm sort of getting in the habit of saying that, which I really don't want to get in. Ow! Just like not recording for a while and then making these videos about how I haven't recorded in a while and all that jazz. So I'm trying really hard to record videos even when I feel the smallest little bit of inspiration. Before I get started, I'm going to use Angel Veil by NYX. I really like this primer. It is so nice, especially if you have like combination skin like me. It just feels really nice on the skin. But it is currently a Saturday. I believe it's the, what day is it? Oh, it's July 4th. I sort of unintentionally took a bit of a break from using this Precision Brow Ultra Slim by Maybelline in dark brown. Yeah, I've been sort of on a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna finish this up and then I'll come right back because I hate doing my eyebrows on camera. As I was trying to say, I filled in my eyebrows very lightly right now. I'm gonna go in later and kind of fix it up, but I am not about to pluck my eyebrow hair or anything. They are so overgrown in places that honestly it doesn't need it. But I'm not about to pluck something out that took me years to grow in, because I grew up in the 90s when super thin brows were a thing and have ruined my brows, even though I shave, I wax, I do everything on my face, and yet the hair still has a life of its own. It's really wild. I used to have the bushiest brows in the world, and I wish I still had them. Okay, so I have to wear my makeup for like quite some time today, so I don't even know if I want to do anything like that intense. Just might do like a very basic eye look. The whole purpose of this video is not to show you how I'm doing my makeup. It really, honestly, maybe I won't even bother to tell you what products I'm using, because genuinely speaking, I use essentially the same stuff as my previous videos, and you guys, if you've been watching me long enough, probably know what stuff I'm using, or you can just go to a previous video. But this is mostly just to check in with you guys and just sort of say hello. I'm still here. Yes, I'm still making videos. Yes, I'm still doing my best. It's just that the last, I don't know how long it's been since, well, I did upload a video on Wednesday, which was really nice. I think that was like a moment for me. It was like, oh my god, I really miss doing this. It's been a while, and I think it's because the last time I recorded, it was hard, you know. There was a lot going on, and not even hard for me, you know. It's just there was so much happening in the world, and still is so much happening in the world. It's not like all that stuff has stopped. It's just so hard to focus and want to participate in anything that's a distraction, when I think that we need to kind of be paying attention a little bit more. So I don't know, it feels a little strange trying on clothing when people are being brutally murdered by police, you know, black people. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with an orange, because obviously that's what I do on all my looks. But yeah, all that to say that I just didn't really feel like participating in creating much content and you know, my normalcy, because I didn't really feel like it was beneficial to participate in regular old content and whatnot, and how I sort of navigate that as somebody who has a responsibility with a platform, you know. Okay, sorry, boyfriend messaged me. I guess I'll just keep trying to make sure I'm not forgetting about it and not mentioning it, because I think it's really important that we say names like Breonna Taylor, who still, justice has not been served for her, for Elijah McClain, for the numerous Black individuals who have been murdered by the police, who still continue to be murdered by the police. I just want to make sure that we're not losing sight of that just because things are returning to normalcy, you know what I mean? White people like myself have the privilege of just getting back to normal. This isn't something that affects us on a daily basis, which is why I think that it is our responsibility to be addressing that more so and taking on that emotional labor, because I don't think it's fair to a lot of Black individuals right now who have to carry that with them every single day, regardless of if it's trending or not, you know what I mean? So that's just kind of how I feel about that. But what color do I want on the lid? I've really been liking this palette from Shop Miss A. If for some reason you don't know who Shop Miss A is or what Shop Miss A is, they are an extremely affordable makeup company. I actually get my lashes from them, and they continue to turn out like super affordable products and whatnot, like skincare and all that stuff. But this is the Wildflower line, and they have this really nice beigey color. It's really nice on the lid. All that to say, if you are not swimming in money right now, check them out. A lot of their stuff is like $1, which is pretty nice. Okay, so I just took that all over the lid, and now I want to darken that up a bit. One of the other reasons too why, even previous to things happening at the beginning of quarantine, I didn't really feel like recording as much, is because I know that a lot of you who watch me and follow me are here for the fashion aspect, and do not get me wrong, love fashion, adore fashion, will always love and adore fashion. However, when things were going on, I didn't feel like hauling clothing because I was staying indoors. Everyone was staying indoors. You know, I wasn't buying clothing. The things that I have been spending my money on has been home decor, and, you know, decorating my apartment has been like a huge focus of mine. I think it's just comes from knowing that this is where I'm going to be staying for as long as, I don't know, for as long as this corona pandemic goes on, which at this point we are all completely unaware of what course this is going to take. And I just wanted my space to look nicer, and I understand that that's not what everybody's here for, but it's always fun to try something new, and you guys don't seem to dislike it. It's just, sometimes I can get in my head and be like, oh, nobody cares about that, so why am I gonna bother? Things are kind of lifting a little bit, and it's summer too, right? Like, I have so many, I'm so lucky in the area that I live in. There's so many like giant parks, giant areas where you can go and just sit outside and have nobody around you, and it's super nice to be able to just sit outdoors. And sometimes the mood hits and I want to look a little cute, so why not, you know? Why not? Okay, I'm just gonna put this all over my face quick, so when I'm not editing this back, or when I'm editing this back, I'm not like going through piles and piles of endless talking about absolutely nothing. Okay, so that's done, but that's done, and I also plucked my eyebrows just a bit because I could not deal with that. What have you guys been into, like as a distraction or as a self-care thing? Is it home decor? Is it, Lord, I can't even think. Is it like yoga? Are you on TikTok? That's a great way for me to segue and say that I made an actual video on my TikTok, which wasn't really much because it's quite truthfully just a compilation of videos of me or pictures of me, but I do want to do more with it. Maybe, I don't know, maybe today I'm doing my makeup, so maybe I'll figure out how to be a TikTok star. But you guys can go ahead and follow me there if you want. It's tons of blush the same, and I'm probably just gonna focus on whatever comes my way. Maybe that's plants, maybe that's fashion, maybe that's home decor, maybe that's yoga, maybe that, honestly, I am an all-encompassing human being. I also just want to say a huge congratulations to Alex, my friend Alex, learning to be fearless. She got married. I mean, she was supposed to be getting married this year anyway, in October, And I know she's changed the date because I got my second wedding invitation in the mail, which if she's watching this, I had your magnet on my, well, the only place I can stick it to is my microwave. And it was so sweet and so darling, but I'm so excited for her. I'm so happy for her. Her and Yarmin are literally the cutest. Like, you know, sometimes when you see couples and you're just like, okay, that makes sense. That's how I feel about the two of them, because they just are super cute together, and the way that they kind of like feed off of each other is really, really sweet. Super excited for them, and super excited to hopefully be able to go to the wedding next year, depending on what's happening with like Corona and stuff like that. So, oh my God, that is bad. Speaking of bad, I tried press-on nails, because even though salons and stuff are open and like you can get manicures and pedicures again, two things, I still don't know if I feel like I want to at least get a manicure. Pedicure maybe, manicure I don't know, because I've kind of gotten used to not having long nails and it's been really nice. And secondly, I'm not trying to spend money on that right now. Where the hell was I going with this point? Anyways, press-on nails. These are, I think, from Kiss, like Impress nails. And I did everything it said. I filed my nails, I used acetone, I washed my nails beforehand, and it literally took a day, 24 hours, for them to fall off. I will say though, the design itself is fine. I think it was probably my fault, because I just had this moment where it's like, I need to Pine Sol everything in my apartment. I need to clean all of these areas. And so it was probably my fault for using Pine Sol. And it probably got under some of the nails and kind of interacted with the glue and made it not stick. Because the ones that are on there are like, I mean, I could probably force them off, but they're like on there, you know? So every day I'm just like, oh, there goes another one. Check it out if you want. I didn't love it, but I also didn't necessarily treat them the best, so that might be my fault. Okay, where did I put my bronzer? Right in my face. I dyed my hair the other day, just like the box said, light radiant auburn. Definitely came out a little bit darker than I wanted it to, but I washed it once and it's actually like a really nice color now, and it kind of gave me that like slight dimension at the root and then gets a little lighter. So I'm actually like really digging it. So I'm coming on a year of living here, which is so wild. August 1st will be a year of me living here, and I love it. I definitely love it. But now that everything is going on, and I feel like it's probably the same in a lot of areas too, rent and everything has just gotten a lot cheaper. Places that are being rented out now are cheaper for sure. And it's made me want to kind of see what else, just do a gander on the internet, quick search, see what else is out there. And for maybe a couple $100 more than what I'm paying, I could get like an entire townhouse, and I'm just so torn between whether or not I want to like move. I don't love the idea of moving in the middle of a pandemic, but I've sort of felt, you know, with the way that Toronto is and the way that our housing market and, you know, all that stuff has gone, that when I moved in here, I was like, it's a great spot for sure. I love it. But I'm kind of stuck here for a while unless I move out of Toronto or I buy a place or whatnot. And this kind of gives me the opportunity to maybe get a bigger space with some outdoor space too, like a backyard or something. And that honestly would be really nice, and I wouldn't hate it. So I'm just kind of keeping my eyes peeled to see if there is anything else that appeals to me. And there's a few things. I'm also kind of considering bringing back vlogs, because I've been doing a little bit more, and I just feel like at least if I'm vlogging and whatnot, then maybe I can have consistent uploads or something, so you guys can sort of see what's going on with me, even if I haven't recorded like a video, at least you guys can kind of see what my week is like, and I'm not having these moments where I'm doing nothing. I feel like vlogs kind of helped me keep accountability, if that makes sense. Like, I'd be like, oh, I'm vlogging, I can't just sit on my couch all day. And I think, unfortunately, I've gotten in that habit, you know, being that there was a pandemic and a lot of us were just like, I'm not doing anything. So let me know what you guys think. I feel like a lot of you will tell me, duh, bring back vlogs. But it's worth kind of polling the audience once more and seeing what you guys think, if I should bring them back. I got this Freck product, which I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before, but it just creates really, really nice faux freckles. Highly, highly recommend. It did cost me like 20 bucks, but I still have a shitload left. I want to know what you guys have been doing and what you've been doing to kind of manage this and stuff, because it's just important to kind of ask your community. I feel like advice and sharing and community is like so important right now, especially since so many of us are solely relying on that, solely relying on sense of community. So I would love to hear how you guys are doing and if you're staying safe, and hopefully everything is going okay for you guys and whatnot. In the midst of all this YouTube drama that's going on, I think it's still important to remember that that's not the real world, and there are far more greater issues right now than what's sometimes you're seeing on YouTube and whatnot. Anyways, my makeup is essentially done. I'm just gonna like go spray my face and all that jazz, and I'll come right back and like let you guys see the final product and all that and deal with my hair. I'll see you guys in a second for you, but probably like 15 or so minutes for me. Okay, so here you go. Here's the final look. I just kind of threw something on, but I'm kind of liking it. I feel like I might wear this today. I have a pair of like white shorts as well, and it's super hot, so I feel like it's the vibe. You can see I also put on some lipstick. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video though. As I always say, let me know what your feedback is if you want to see videos like this, if you want me to stick to fashion, whatever. I really do need I don't know the right word. I really do need, I guess, the emphasis on what you guys like seeing so that it'll help me feel inspired and want to create more. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video though, so don't forget you can find new videos from me every Wednesday and every Sunday, and new blog posts every Tuesday and every Thursday, and I'll see you next time. Bye!